I'll come up there. I'll come up there.
The Right to Property Act has been published to City Hall for review.
Just want to meet with Junior.
Was to protect citizens of Los Santos being determined be illegal without due process, a democratic review. Our office will be working with Blaine County in an attempt to make this state law. If all right.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Yeah. Doing pretty good. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mayor? How you doing? I heard the news. I heard the news, though. Shit is crazy out here in Los Santos right now.
Why? What's up?
The penal code, shit like that. I don't know. Len called me. He said, get Nino down here to the courthouse. Some crazy shit is going down with the fucking PDs.
Wait, where is this? Are you guys in like a
No, it was some bullshit. It was some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's I mean, I could come chat with you guys about it if you want.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the PD right now. You know what I'm saying? A little fucking this and that right now. But I should be able out here pretty soon. Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll be outside the courthouse.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Bye. We're swapping back in a second. I just wanted to post this out. Call me when available. Let me see. Yo, email me when the meeting is over. Just doing a quick shit, Nino. I'm hoping I don't get dragged into RP. I want to post this and dip. All right. What's going on? I'm only here for a second, and then I'm going to fly back out, and they'll be around this evening.
We're good. Just talking, you know.
Yeah.
The goings on of the last couple days.
So I decided to publish this stuff, even though I think that you and Abby still at a college level writing and not a bring it down to a middle school writing, I think. Because my concern is that people are going to read this and be like, oh?
So I wrote the simplified, right?
Yeah.
That we used as a baseline. And then I basically had to fuck off for the last 14 hours.
Oh, gotcha.
I talked to her this morning and I said, you got to run with it. I had a speaking engagement out of town for the majority of the day. So I had to run out, but I mean, you got to get something out there, man, because this is.
Oh, I just posted it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the statement.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we should do a second revision that simplifies it further. Like, it should just be literal, like, just poo-poo pee-pee levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
with the key being we don't recognize things as being contraband without them explicitly being in legislation, not including the penal code, or via due process or through democratic review. Like, and I think that's the key bit there, is that these things need to be put under scrutiny, not just like shit out of someone's ass under theories. That's how you end up with the Trump administration, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I had it in one of the pieces of legislation, but there's a reason they called legislation lawmakers and not judges. And it's because legislators make law. Lawmakers just interpret it and apply it. So
True.
one day
Very
they'll,
true.
they'll learn where their lane is. They'll crawl into it. Hopefully die. Metaphorically.
All right. I just posted to the justices as well.
Yeah. I mean, it to me, Nino, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just getting to the point where it feels untenable. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
How many fucking times do we have to go through this? But
Yeah, I mean, they straight up fucking lied, is what it is. But I think the next step is we're gonna be contesting that document.
yeah, that's exactly what I think I said that to you today, Junior. That is kind of the next step. So
Actually, there's a easier route to do it too, and that is going to be by posting. Actually, we could just do this by Mumbles.
Hey, I just saw your legislation.
Yes.
Very impressed.
Feel free to sign it. Yeah, I've been fucking triggered since that day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just underneath,
Yeah.
right? Co-signed.
My fucking man.
A tangent.
The TLDR here, Princess, is
Oh, I know
they
it.
didn't show us any of this shit.
Yeah,
and then
no, trust me, I am aware of the whole situation.
oh, good.
And I like the new legislation, although I think, in this specific case, Lang took this to court and then ran away, but it wouldn't actually have helped him even if this legislation were true, because he got caught
Wait, what do you mean?
robbing. Oh, you know about the court case that just happened, or was this just a really
No.
good coincidence?
This was a really good coincidence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lang Buddha robbed the Polito bank, got caught, and then had his laptop seized because the laptop contained, a hacking software. But he decided to bring it to
they
court. to
opened the
argue-
laptop.
Well, it became a very strange thing where it's
What?
it was like it was not.
It's a laptop, but it's not.
How
like
did they
a-
know?
That's here's the thing. It's a strange thing, right?
what happens when you start?
Well, that's the issue, is that, you've got some people saying, some people are arguing, right? Some people are arguing that, oh, well, it says that it's got a secure hacking system on
Worth
it,
it.
which obviously, it really depends on the person whether they're going to use that, right? It's kind of an unspoken, no one knows. There's no precedent for whether you can use that, because their argument is like, oh, well, if I see the serial number on the gun, I'm allowed to use that as information. If a laptop says it is a hacking laptop, then, I can use that information. Which doesn't really hold weight in my opinion, but the other alternative argument is, well, the same laptop has been, seen in every Polito bank robbery, and therefore we've got reason to believe that there's a connection between the laptop and this Polito bank robbery.
I don't know about you, but I always put a sticker on my laptop.
This entire thing is fucking nasty. Is the problem? And I think
wasn't
these
even a
dumb
penal
fucks
code
just
issue,
need to
though.
be ACI'd.
This thing
That's
wasn't
alright.
even a penal code issue. This was just one of those, like, do you look at the laptop at face value, or do you look at it, do you look at the
but it is
the
though,
post-it note
Princess.
written on it?
The reason why it's a
No.
penal code issue is because when we reviewed the judicial document, we were told very clearly that they would not be abusing this, and that the intent of this, which is why they altered the words in it, is that
Right.
that if they needed to change time and fine, a little bit of wording as a consequence of like a court case or case law, they could do so. So that's why we're like, okay, this makes sense. But they came in and just are randomly out of their ass saying things are legal or illegal, which is
needs
completely unconstitutional, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, what they've effectively said is tomorrow they could say that being married is illegal.
Right. No,
It's,
yeah.
it's
it
circumventing
makes
the
sense.
entire system. What do they know? They're a bunch of people that sit in a fucking office all day. They're not cops. They're not marshals. Evidence needs to be provided. It needs to be published. And the citizens should be afforded the right to, like review it.
Absolutely. I would agree with that. I think in this specific situation, Lang he hacked a bank, right? They caught him. They know that the system was hacked and he had a laptop on him.
I see what you're
It's a
saying.
different situation than if he had just been walking around with a laptop and
I gotcha.
they detained him and
You're
said,
saying
"Oh,
as a
this is illegal."
consequence of them being aware there was hacking involved, they can. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, and that's what your legislation makes that point too. Is like if the context is right, you can still seize an item because it was used in a crime, even if the item itself isn't illegal. If you stab someone and get caught for stabbing someone, even though technically you have the constitutional right to a melee weapon, the knife can still get taken away.
But there's an argument to be made. So I want to bring draw some context back, and this might provide some insight. Over a year ago, police officers were taking people's notebooks and opening it up.
Right.
And we had to that had to put a stop to it. And I would argue laptops fall under that same domain. If you think of a laptop, that laptop at the point of, let's say someone robs something and you get someone's laptop, you still should need a search warrant in order to open that laptop and try to access it.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly what I just mentioned to Murray, because I was saying, the laptop that was in Lang's pocket was supposedly, as it has only one state of being, open, right? And they said, oh, well, we just saw the screen, and the screen says that it's a hacking program. I don't know.
so
if
they
the hacking
opened
program,
it in order to determine it?
Well, no, because there's one state of the laptop, right? Like if you were to, it's open. But that's what I said is basically assuming that he's not just carrying an open laptop around. Do they have the right to open the laptop? At which point they could have argued, oh yeah, well, we saw on the screen hack.io or whatever the program is. But I feel like maybe you're gonna want to jump off the stairs again for this one. Murray said that if it's in a car, because there's case law that says that containers in a vehicle can be searched if there's supposedly something.
Hell no.
This
in
guy's
the vehicle.
actually
Not
brain
make that
dead.
argument.
No,
Says,
that's
what
not
if they
how it
hid
works.
a document inside the laptop?
That's not how that
a piece
works.
of paper in between the. Right. Well, I don't know if he was arguing that in this specific case, but in general, I agree. I think that you should have to subpoena to get into the laptop in the same way that if someone's using their phone while running from the police and they get caught, you can't just go through their phone to see who they were calling.
Oh my god. That
But
case
I guess you
law,
can look at their radio to see if they were on a radio channel. So that's complicated.
the radio is because it's on there. It's on the front facing
Right. Well, that's
part of it.
that's
It's in
the
plain
argument
sight.
about the laptop too. Is that
So
it's
he's
just
saying
on
that the
there.
laptop is open and it's not closed?
Yes, which is a question of do you
Bruh.
believe more the a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Let me
or,
ask a question because this might
you know.
make it make more sense for me. Is there like a label on there that makes it look like?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, so
Okay.
imagine if you took a still image of that laptop, it would be open,
yeah.
and there's a sticky note or something on it that says this is used for hacking into secure systems, and that's why this became a very strange court case very quickly, and why Lang I think just ran away.
Yeah.
Because Murray also made the argument that you could just delete the software off of the laptop, but then
Yeah.
you know, it's all a question of can you though?
Well, I'll be honest. When I saw that shit come up on screen, I kind of went, it's kind of.
Nab, thank you for the 19 months.
It all
Weird, but
becomes
awkward.
iffy. Yeah, it becomes awkward, and there's no consensus there, right? You have to have, you know, it's an awkward situation that will remain awkward unless there's a consensus on, do we read the sticky notes, you know, that are on things that we find.
Nino, real quick.
Yeah.
You gotta change it to reference the whole island if you want it to be state law.
That's what so when it goes into state law, they're supposed to alter that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Faulkner just called me and was like, oh, well, he's got to change it to be the whole island if you want to be state law.
It's in there. It literally, hold on.
I know. I'm just telling you what I was told.
Okay. I'm going to put your signature on it, and I'm going to... Did they not read their own shit? This was literally in the document. It says they will change the wording to adapt it into state law. Okay, it's fine.
Yep, it's fine.
It's fine. You ready for the big one that I want to do?
What's that?
No alteration to the penal code will be made unless will be accepted by the state unless co-signed by one of the mayors.
Ooh.
No adding or removing without either we co-sign it in. Like if I sign it in, it becomes Los Santos Penal Code. If you sign it in, it becomes Blaine. If we both do it, it becomes both. That's for adding and removing. Or in the case that there is case law or something else.
Right. And then where it's applicable, you know, it's like
Yeah. Exactly. Or
like, I wouldn't expect you
alternatively
to
push
adopt a
legislation.
fishing law.
Sure, exactly. I hate that we have to do this, but it's I mean, they've already altered shit, like, which just explains why there was always meant to be a review and not, you know, people sitting in a room just spitting on the, you know, what it's called, spitting on the finger and put it up to the wind type shit. I'll have that tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll call Faulkner just because I've been meaning to speak with him.
Okay.